What's up, everyone? It's your girl, TheKyannaAlexandra, and I'm back on your screen, and I'm back with another video. As you can tell by today's title, we are talking about the best advice that I got when it comes to dating women, and of course you're gonna get it from a woman, so you already know it's true. So I did a video like this on my channel a few years ago, and I was like, let's bring it back up. It's 2022, and some of y'all could really use the help. So without further ado, subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know how you feel about this video when it's over, and we're just gonna hop right into it. So the first piece of advice that I got for you guys, and this is a no-brainer, but some of y'all really be making it a brainer, and it's to be yourself. And I cannot express it enough that you gotta be yourself, even when it comes to dating anybody, women, men, whatever, whomever. You gotta be yourself. And I understand we get nervous from time to time when it comes to dating people and meeting people, but you have to understand that if you're putting on a persona, you're not gonna get anywhere. Like, if you put on a persona for somebody, chances are that persona is going to fall, wither, break. You're not gonna be able to do it anymore. Like, you're not gonna be able to act around this person anymore, especially if you really starting to like them. You know, like when you go to a club and you give somebody a fake name, and then like, oh, okay, you hit it off, da da da, you see them for a little bit and they call you by this fake name, right? But now it's like 3 months down the line, you really feeling them, and now you got to let them know your name's not really Rebecca, it's Shaniqua. Things like that. So you just have to be yourself when you meet somebody, because you don't want anybody to meet you and start to fall in love or start to like you for the wrong person, because you're not really portraying the real you. And don't you be trying to come off as like the macho dacho, something that you think the person that you're talking to, or the woman you may be talking to, because it's about women, so the woman that you may be talking to wants to be, because you don't know this woman, you know, you don't know who this woman is. And listen, you gotta do you can't be trying to there's a difference when you're trying to impress somebody, but when you're trying to change your personality for somebody else, baby, it's not going to work. So you gotta be yourself. All right, so this second tip right here is kind of a tip for like my newer gay women, lesbian women, women who date women. And this tip is to fake it till you make it when you're having sex. Now, I say that because I was in this exact position some few years ago. So if you guys know, when I was with my first girlfriend at the time, I ain't never been with nobody. I ain't never been with a baddie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never really been with nobody. And I was like nervous as heck, because of course, when you with somebody, you already know there's gonna be a time to get the thing done. You gotta do what it does, right? And because of that, I didn't want her to know that I never did the do, you know. So I was just faking it till I made it. Like, I was really asking people around me, like, how do I do this? How do I go down on a woman? Like, what do I need to do? Blah 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 blah. Because I was hecka nervous. Okay, I was so nervous, and I was like, yo, I do not want her to get a different idea of me. So like, this woman really knew me. Like, she knew who I was, blah blah, stuff like that. But I guess when I presented myself to her, she really thought that like I had been with one before, but I never have. And I don't think that conversation never really came up. So when it was time to do what it does, because when it was time to get there, I was just taking advice from everybody else. And man was like, you know, you gotta they was like, yo, start off with doing what I would like to be done to me, and then pay attention to what's making her go crazy, you know? So when it was time to get down to business, I was faking it until I knew what she liked. That's just me. Now, you can take a different approach and definitely ask them what they like, and then you go from there. But, you know, me from 6 years ago, me back then, I didn't want to seem like the baby gay, okay? But it's okay to be that person. Let them know, or don't let them know. If you really don't want to let them know, fake it till you make it, baby. So I would say fake it till you make it. If you never been down that road before, if you have been down that road before, then you do what it does. So the third advice that I have, so when it comes to dating women, is that everybody's gonna say that women move too fast, women move a little fast pace, they are always having like marriage or babies and blah 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 stuff on the mind. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, it is 2022. Women don't have that stuff on the mind like that no more. And I'm not saying that no woman has that on the mind. I'm saying be mindful, because a lot of women now just want to get in and get out. You know what I'm saying? Or a lot of women now just want to have a partner, have a lifelong partner. Some people don't want marriage. Some people don't want kids. Some people don't want a house. So you have to understand that some women don't want to move fast, but then some women, what you think is moving too fast, they think is being regular, or maybe they're just moving too fast, you know, because they do say that women who date women like to U-Haul. They love to jump into things and they love to get right into it. And I think that's because women are more in tune with their emotions. So when you have two women together that are very in tune with their emotions, now next thing you know, you're moving in with somebody 2 months later, you know, and it's worked. I've seen it work for people and stuff like that, so I'm not knocking it. But what I'm saying to this aspect is, come on now, not every woman is the same anymore. I do not think that all women now have this aspect of, I want to live with somebody, I want to get in with somebody, I want to do this with somebody, I want to jump with that with somebody. Like, I don't think it's like that anymore. It might have been back then, but I think right now women are really trying to, or even more so, being their empowered selves. They're getting their careers together, they're getting their life together, like they're getting their things together before they even think about, oh, I want to move in with this person, or oh, I want to get married to this person. I'm not saying this is all women, please. If you are getting a relationship with a woman, please understand that it's not like what it used to be. I've known a lot of women that don't even want kids, myself included. I know a lot of women that don't want houses, apartments, whatever. Everybody's different. But this goes into my next point, which is point number 4. That's every woman is different. So you're not gonna come across the same woman all the time. You're not gonna come across the same type of woman all the time, and you're not gonna come across the same type of woman who wants the same type of thing. So this is where we got to understand that people are humans, women are humans, and everybody has a different mindset, right? You may have dated one person who wanted a house in Bel Air, and then they want 3 kids, and they have the luxury styling, and they own their own business, and they're just looking for somebody to settle down with. Okay, then you have another woman who's like going to school and wants to live in a high-rise apartment, wants no kids, you know, things of that nature. Every woman is different. But even not even talking about a woman's accolades or a woman's strengths or whatever the case may be, let's just talk about women's individual aspects, right? So you may come across a woman who loves penetration, then you come across another woman that finds that totally unattractive. So when I say like all women are different, you have to understand that each woman that you encounter does not like the same thing at all. And just because that this person is a woman does not mean that they must like or must be familiar with the treatment beforehand, the treatment before you, or not the treatment before you, but the treatment that you've done to somebody else, right? When you were dating Susie and now you're dating Angelica, Susie and Angelica are not the same people. Angelica is not going to like what Susie liked. So you have to be open and adaptive to what Angelica now likes, and you can't bring over what you did with Susie to Angelica. There's going to be some crossover. If Angelica likes flowers and Susie likes flowers, okay, then you can get Angelica flowers, but if Susie likes water and Angelica likes soda, don't think you can bring Angelica a bottle of water and think she's gonna like it because Susie liked it. So after everything I just said, this brings me to my last and final point, which is to be adaptable. And like I said, like all women are not the same, right? So again, when you meet a new woman, you have to adapt to who you're meeting. You have to adapt to this person's likes, this person's interests, this person's feelings, this person's, you know, physical touch, sense, whatever the case may be. You have to adapt to that. And especially even with you and yourself, right? Let's say if you start to date again, if you're actively dating or whatever the case may be, you need to understand that when you get into a situation with a new person, you also have to adapt to that. Like you also have to understand, like, okay, I'm about to start dating again, or I'm currently dating, oh, I'm with this person now, so I gotta do this. I'm with this person now, I gotta do that. And yo, for real, if you're dating multiple people at once, dating, not in a relationship with multiple people, just dating, right? That's a difference. If you are dating multiple people at once, you have to adapt to each person. Again, you cannot give every girl you're dating the same treatment. You cannot do that, because every girl is not gonna bang with that. Every girl is not gonna vibe with that. Like, each girl is different. And if you're really trying to see who's gonna be your next suitor, who's gonna be your next mate, blah blah blah, you have to kind of treat them as such, right? You have to kind of treat them to get what you think is the best version of themselves. And again, same as you have to present yourself as the best version of yourself with every person that you are dating. So again, be adaptable to a human's personality. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys understood that what I was talking about when it comes to like the 5 tips of dating women, especially in 2022, because again, things are not the same as they used to be in like 2018, 2017. You know, as you go back, they're not the same. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel, turn on those post notifications, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Follow me on my social medias at TheKyannaAlexandra. Follow me on Twitter at TheKyannaAlex. Go ahead and follow my Instagram at The Golden Egotist. Right now we are having a 30% off sale because The Golden Egotist turned 1. I was gonna like this one. I was like, oh, that's 2. They turned 1. We turned 1 this month in April, and we turned 1 this year. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead. I'm gonna leave it on the screen in the description. Shop The Golden Egotist. Get 30% off all your resin needs, all your resin items. Da 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 da. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.